Yo, what do you see, dude? What the? Whoa! What? What do you see?
Bro, what is this, bro? Bro, you're actually creeping me out right now.
The fuck? The fuck?
What the hell? Oh my god! Bro, what did you just do, bro? I don't like that, bro.
Zozo Spirit. Our first video for today was uploaded by YouTuber Stromedy in October 2019, starting as just another night at the Prime Capital House, a casual hangout for work with friends. The atmosphere was light at first, filled with jokes and conversation, but that changed the moment they decided to bring out the Ouija board.
Okay, cause yo, this is what I'm thinking. We moved into this new house, right? We gotta figure out if it's haunted or not. If nothing answers, then we know we're blessed.
Yeah,
but if,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of want to know, like, yo, all the 3 a.m. challenges we've done, dude. Like, we want to know if something followed us.
They left the top floor and gathered in the dimly lit living room, the air already feeling heavier as they settled around the board. This wasn't their first time playing, but no matter how many times they did it, there was always that lingering fear, that small voice in the back of their minds telling them they were making a mistake.
You want people around you at all times.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. If I get possessed, what are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm gonna vlog it. Okay. Alright. I'm a vlogger, bro. What else would I do?
How do we start?
There's a first initial
Wait, there's a third
question,
roll.
right?
There's a third roll. Don't get ahead.
The board was brand new, fresh out of the box, as if it had been waiting for them. They had made a rule: no more inviting spirits into the house. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. They needed to know, was something really here with them? Had something followed them from past encounters? With hesitant fingers resting on the planchette, they began. Someone tried to joke, but it fell flat. No one was backing out now. A tense silence followed. Then, the planchette twitched. A shudder ran through the group. Someone whispered that it must have been a coincidence, but deep down, they all knew better.
You ask.
Is there any spirits in here that would like to contact us?
No, you're doing. Somebody's doing that.
No.
It's actually going.
Oh, okay, so yes. All right.
Wait, to be fair, everybody move their fingers like this, okay? Everybody go like this.
The air grew thick, pressing in around them. The temperature dropped, an unnatural chill creeping into their bones. Upstairs, their other friends were completely unaware of what was happening. They had warned them not to do this, but Stromedy knew his audience would want this. And wasn't this why they played? The thrill? The fear? The unknown? More questions were asked, and the board answered, quickly, urgently.
Yo, chill, bro. Yo, whoa, nah. Yo, I'm like.
Where's it going?
It's on the skull. What's the skull mean?
I don't even know. Why is it at the skull?
The planchette moved faster than they could process, and then a name.
Z. O. Z. Okay.
Okay, we get it.
Stop.
Dude, he's gonna keep going, but that's bad.
Bro, who's Zozo?
Don't say his name. Don't say his
Do
name.
not say his name.
Why? What happened if you say?
So this is ZOZO.
The room went dead silent. The energy shifted instantly. No more uncertainty, no more games. They had heard the stories. Zozo wasn't just a spirit, it was something worse. Something that should never be summoned.
Okay, can we end the game?
No, one more question. Ask what you're here for.
Okay.
Who are you here for?
Okay, can you just point to who you're here for?
The realization hit like a punch to the gut. This thing was here. Then came the final question. Someone dared to ask if the entity was haunting the house. A mistake. The air became suffocating, pressing in from all sides. But the horror wasn't over yet. The planchette suddenly jerked toward one of them. DK.
Oh my god.
You can't let go. You can't let go.
It's pointing at you.
I know, yeah, it keeps going, dude.
Wait. Okay, put it back.
God, Trauma Squad, what the hell?
It just pointed at you.
I know, dude.
DK's face was drained of color. A deep, gut-wrenching fear settled over him. The board had singled him out. And then the final, chilling message.
It stays with you though. You're like,
Yes, it's here for you. Dude, ask him what it wants. What does it want? Wait, what do you want? L-I-F-E. Life.
A sickening realization dawned. If one were to pick up the planchette and look through its hole, they could see into the spirit realm. They had never heard of this before, but one of them, foolishly, bravely, decided to test it.
Yo, what do you see, dude? What the? Whoa! What? What do you see?
Bro, what is it, bro? Nah, bro, you're actually creeping me out right now.
He lifted the planchette to his eye. At first, he saw nothing. Then, his scream tore through the silence. The planchette hit the floor as he stumbled back, shaking. The game was no longer a game. Some of them backed away immediately, refusing to stay near the board. But the most terrifying part? The session wasn't over. The board had to be closed.
I'm done. I'm
Okay,
going to
yo, you gotta say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye. Look, put your fingers on. Put your fingers on. Okay, goodbye. John,
I told me not to, man.
what do you mean it told you not to?
Let's go.
Yo, Justin, you have to say goodbye.
Wait, what does it mean?
Yo, Cameron, come say goodbye.
Stromedy tried to say goodbye. Upstairs, DK and Justin had already left, sensing that something was now lurking too close. But as Stromedy attempted to close the board, a noise from upstairs made everyone freeze.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm actually really freaking out right now. Like, I have a weird vibe in the room. Like, something feels really weird. Okay, yo, guys. Justin just went up into his room. He's acting like really weird right now. Yo, come upstairs.
He's in here.
Yo, Justin.
Stromedy bolted up the stairs, calling for Justin. He reached Justin's room, but the door was already open, the darkness inside feeling impossibly dense. Justin was gone. The lights flickered violently. Then a sudden movement. The bed. The duvet shifted. A deep, twisting dread settled in Stromedy's stomach as he flipped on the light. He ripped the duvet away.
Justin! Yo, what the hell? Yo, go! Yo, what the hell is actually happening right now? Dude, the light's freaking flickering in there too. Yo, what?
Kyle, the couches are flipped over now.
And there was Justin, but not Justin. His body was twisting unnaturally, his movements jerky, like something was inside him, controlling him like a puppet. His eyes were unfocused, empty. Panic surged through them all. They bolted from the room, only to find another horror waiting downstairs. The living room, which they had left only moments ago, was destroyed. The furniture was overturned, cushions ripped from the couch, scattered as if something had violently torn through the space. This wasn't just a bad session. This was something real, and it wasn't leaving. No one argued. They sprinted for the door, abandoning the board, their only focus on getting out. Outside, as they piled into the car, hearts pounding, breath shallow, one thought haunted them all. They had broken the rule. They had let something in, and now they were running from it. Incidents like this also happen in this next video. Asylum Ouija. This video was uploaded by YouTuber TGFbro in September 2016, documenting yet another reckless adventure. This time, a return to an abandoned asylum. They had been there before, and the experience had been far from pleasant, but that didn't stop them from going back. This time, though, they had something new. A Ouija board. It would have made sense to explore the place during the day, where at least some daylight could cut through the eerie atmosphere, but no, they chose the dead of night, when the darkness would swallow everything, when shadows could hide anything. They climbed through a wire fence, their excitement masking the lingering fear none of them wanted to admit to. The air was thick with something, anticipation, dread, maybe even something unseen watching them. But they pressed forward. Barely minutes into their exploration, a sound echoed from deep within the asylum, a rhythmic, unsettling noise like distant drumming. The camera mic struggled to pick it up, but they all heard it. It sent a chill through them. Their bravado cracked slightly, but they laughed it off. After all, they were a group of guys, and fear wasn't an option, right?
Heard it.
This was the part last time, I don't know if you remember, where it's like one of the jump scares is there.
Still, there was something incredibly stupid about how they went about it, intentionally scaring themselves, amping up their own paranoia, as if trying to make the experience worse. Of course, with a group like this, there were bound to be pranks and dares. One of them even lay down in one of the asylum's filthy, decayed rooms just for the hell of it. The smell, the dust, the unsettling silence, none of it was enough to stop them from messing around. But then, amid all the chaos, TGFbro pulled out the Ouija board. That was when things shifted. One of the guys refused outright. He didn't want to be part of it. He backed away, watching from a distance, already uneasy. According to him, Ouija boards were real. He had experienced something before, something he refused to go through again.
No, I'm being serious, mate. Fucking mess with me. Don't mess with shit like that. Dude, that's... Fuck that. You're on fucking emotion. Christ, fucking hell.
The others didn't care. TGFbro ignored the warnings and sat down with another friend to begin. The board was placed, fingers set on the planchette. The first question was asked, and then something happened, something beyond explanation. The reaction was immediate.
The fuck? The fuck?
Whatever they saw, whatever they heard, it was enough to make them run. And they ran hard, feet pounding against the rotting floors, racing toward the exit like their lives depended on it. They didn't finish the session. They didn't say goodbye. They left the board behind. The game still open, whatever they had contacted still unanswered. Despite it being their second time at the asylum, they had barely scratched the surface of what lurked there. Maybe they'll go back for a third time, maybe they shouldn't. Which one did you pick? Let's move to the next clip while you answer that. Lake Spirit. This next video was posted in April 2017 on a YouTube channel called DannyWiolent09. In it, Danny chronicled one of his strangest and most terrifying experiences playing with a Ouija board. Danny, along with his friends Aaron and Josh, had played the game before, but this time they decided to take things to another level. Instead of playing in a house or some random spot, they went to the lake that separated Danny's neighborhood from another. It wasn't just any lake. Years ago, before Danny's family had even moved in, tragedy had struck. A 12-year-old boy named Brian had drowned in that very water. Search efforts were made, but his body was never recovered. Some said the lake had taken him, others whispered that something else had. So naturally, the three of them had one goal in mind: contact Brian's spirit. From the moment they set the board down, something felt off. The air was too still, the water too quiet. It was as if the whole place was watching.
Alright, I'm going to start it. Good evening, spirits. Tonight we would like to get in contact with the 11 or 12-year-old male that died in this lake like years ago, or just in contact with any spirits among us. So can we please talk to them now? That's what I'm asking.
Are there any spirits among us?
The session started smoothly, too smoothly. The answers came quickly, almost as if they were having a normal conversation. At first it was thrilling. It actually felt like Brian was there, answering them.
Is this the boy that died in the lake?
No way. Guys, this is crazy already. Alright, wait, put it back in the ground and ask him.
What house number did you live in when you lived here?
5, 7.
657?
Was your house number 657?
Then they made a mistake.
Why?
Why don't you like us, Brian?
The energy shifted. The air around them felt thicker, charged with something unseen. The planchette moved, but slower this time, as if hesitating. They asked again. No answer. Then they pushed further. Silence. The three of them exchanged uneasy glances. The thought crept in, what if it isn't Brian they're talking to anymore? Just to be safe, they asked another question or even pleaded. The planchette didn't move. Seconds stretched into eternity. Then, without warning, it jerked violently across the board. The movement was so strong, so sudden, that they instinctively ripped their hands away, eyes wide with fear.
What the hell? Oh my god! Bro, what did he just do, bro? I don't like that, bro. No, bro. Bro, did you see that? Yo, I have the...
Danny swallowed hard, trying to stay calm. He asked the spirit one last question, if they could visit the house Brian had lived in back in the 1960s. Yes, that was all it said. So they went. Brian's spirit had told them his house number was 678, but this confused them. Their neighborhood hadn't even existed back then, and in the present day, house numbers only went up to 12. They started checking old mailboxes, trying to figure out where 678 could have been, but the numbers didn't match. Instead of regular numbering, the houses were labeled with letters and numbers: E2, E3, R4. Nothing close to what Brian had told them. They stood there, lost in thought, debating their next move. Should they set the Ouija board up near the mailboxes and ask for clearer directions? Or should they go back to the lake and try again?
Yes.
What are the new, because, it says E2. Can you, spell out the letter and the number and, the house number, too, so we know where to go to your house so we can play there? You still want us to play out front of your house, right?
The tension was suffocating. After some back and forth, they decided to return to the lake. Whatever was happening, it had started there, and they needed to finish it there. They got to the lake and got their answer. They went to the house and started playing the game on the tarred road. It was too dark to see clearly, but the feeling was unmistakable. They weren't alone anymore. Ignoring the gnawing fear creeping up their spines, they continued playing. The board responded for a while, until it didn't. Brian had stopped answering. Then, Danny noticed something. Someone. A man had stepped out of the old house they had been searching for, cigarette in hand, staring directly at them. He didn't say a word, he just stood there, watching as if they aren't okay.